Hello everybody, Monte back playing some No Man's Sky. And we got some cool little screenshots going for you in the background. A little bit of what happened while in between last episode and this episode. Just a little bit of flying around, finding some amazingly cute and adorable characters. That's actually the planet we're going to start on. And got some new technologies. And so we got to go work on some of these things that you're seeing up above. Fusion accelerant, iridesite, just cool things. What's great was we have all those. This is the new planet we went to, and then what I'm going to be focusing on is more base management, looking for a new home. And we got to get our new scientist some of that cave marrow. So let's get right to it. Welcome to No Man's Sky. Welcome everybody. Monte here playing another episode of No Man's Sky. We're in like episode 29 or something. Pretty far up there, that's right, even though that's not very many when you think that we've been playing since game launch. And we are back, but new updates are still coming out. Whoa, that's what's important. Pretty intense music, and you wouldn't believe it, but this is Lumpy Tundra, unfortunately. This is our base. Looks a little bit different. Yeah, you can go back, look at other episodes. This was the update, put me on a highly radiated planet. So we are going to be moving. Plus, I needed to get rid of this monstrosity. The nice thing is I did hire an overseer, which is basically the construction guy. Had to get him from the space station. A little bit like what we've done before, however, with the update, I had to redo it. And I have a mission, so before we move bases, I am going to do a few of these missions, and then I do have some questions as far as, I know when I move, you don't get multiple bases, like this base will get stored in the previous base item cache. But what I'm hoping is, does that include everything? Does that include everything in my storage containers, is where I'm going with that rambling on. So I'm going to test it out by leaving a bunch of stuff in it. I'm worried. I probably shouldn't leave so much good stuff. Basically all the stuff I've ever collected special, but that'll come easier. But this is the overseer. He's in the construction spot, and now instead of going and hiring like a scientist, he wants me to complete a quest, which is bring him some platinum. The overseer speaks strangely, implying that we have performed this encounter before. Yeah, obviously. I have no memory of such meetings. Oh, look, they're kind of like making fun of their own update having to redo this. But I don't know what you're talking about. The overseer asks me for the platinum. Well, I'm going to give him platinum. Perfect, friend. I knew you would succeed. Just what I need to finish these science terminal plans. Okay. Science terminal. A research station tailored to the needs of scientists and equipped for research and development of scientific blueprints and such. Okay, we have littered the universe in our greed, traveler. This planet is no exception. But there is much that can be done, okay? Go to an abandoned structure and harvest the data from their terminals. I shall use this to fashion us plans for a storage container. Yeah, so we're basically having to redo these missions, but that's okay. Because as you guys know, you didn't get lost, you didn't look at an old episode. We have done this before, but that's okay. I think it's kind of part of it. I like that, oh, wrong button. This one. Like here, see. Build a rocket launcher is another one, is a mission that I have, secondary missions, and scientific research. One thing I want to do also is you can pick up missions at space stations. So that's cool stuff. Now what's funny is he gave us the blueprints to build a space station, however, we already have one. Mission updated, science research. This science terminal requires a skilled scientist. You can recruit scientists in space stations with Korvax-controlled systems. Okay, dokily. We know, but that's okay. We're going to keep moving on. Unfortunately, because we already had people hired in all these terminals, so a few steps backwards. But that's good enough. I'll take the update. At least it's not like a full crazy clean wipe, where like nothing ever happened, and you lost millions and millions of hours. Anyway, dude, big new news before we also get the new update. You saw it. You saw a little teaser of it, and you guys were like, wait a minute. Did that happen? Got a new ship. Whoop. That guy's still hanging out there. Yep, that's right. Traded in good old... I don't know what her name was. Bertha? I don't know. Whatever the... I'll throw up a screenshot. You guys remember. We had her forever. I actually went down in size, but how cool is this one? Looks really nice, futuristic, and the best news is... Check it out from here. Oh, Starship. It is... Can I open this up? A Class A Explorer. That means we've got a plus 44% hyperdrive. So we could really push going towards the middle, even though that wasn't my plan, but things happen like this. Our previous ship had 20 slots. So we actually lost slots, but we went from a C to an A class and just had to pick it up. And one thing that I noticed was this change where there's general and technology. So you actually can go and install your technology on a different slot, so it's not taking up your general stuff here. My other big problem is right after I bought this ship, I had no plutonium. So I actually bought it at a space station, as you can see from the picture, and brought it here knowing that I'm going to have to go search for some plutonium, which I knew I would have by my base, at least. I know it ain't no tundra anymore, but I at least can move on with this. And I'm going to get this filled up, and I'm going to go explore, and maybe... Ooh, look at that. There's actually a base right next to my base. If I find a new good home, I will bring you back, and if I find something cool along the way, I'll bring you back. But other than that, I think I'm going to keep on exploring just kind of normal stuff. And I will make sure to take screenshots at least. Make sure you join up on the Facebook page group that I have. Not a page, but a group. And I have a photo album where I post all kinds of really pretty No Man's Sky pictures. They come out really, really well, and it tells a whole different kind of story. And so that'll kind of fill in the gaps as well. But this episode is far from over. I'm going to bring you back in a time warp kind of manner, as I usually do, when I find the next cool thing. It could be a new home. It might not. See you soon. Alright, everybody. I am in a new space station, hopefully to hire, a scientist for my base. What's really great now is in the galaxy map, you can actually select next mission. And since my mission was to get a scientist, it knew which galaxy I should head to, which was a nice change of pace. Anyway, we're going to hire this Korvax guy, hopefully. And even though we already had the science terminal and a scientist, we got a new one. Entity Looms. Looms? Loomy. Call you Loomy. Alright, bud, you are now working for me. So I appreciate it if you got to work. Now this place I haven't checked out. Ooh, haven't checked it out at all. All kinds of cool circles on that planet. So we're gonna look around here. Oh, can't get in there. No V3. I'd love a V2 if you guys have anything. But I haven't found a new planet, so I'm gonna check out what this system has to offer. Ooh, look at all the cool new ships. Love how these guys take off now. If we look here, and man, I've really been looking into the guide. If you have the game and you're playing it, make sure you check out all the new features. Haven't picked up a terrain manipulator. That's out there. This explains the portals. And also, like I was talking a little bit earlier, with the question marks and stuff, it's not as accurate as I used to like it on the planets, but you know, I've got to get used to using creating beacons and finding signals the proper way. That's what I haven't been doing. Wow, this is quite the busy system. But I'm going to head back, see what this scientist wants me to do at the base, and then head back here and explore some planets. So that's all I'm doing. And if anything happens, I will let you guys know about it next episode. This was a nice little short one. Last one was a long one. But things are going well. Also, I found a little bit more nickel, as you can see on the bottom right, as one of my missions is to build a rocket launchers. And rocket launchers, well, rocket launchers are cool. Anyway, until next time, I'm Monte. You guys keep on keeping on. Keep on gaming. Peace.